Hello, Teacher Courtney here from Teach Here, There, Anywhere.com, and on this channel you will find videos for teachers and parents who are looking for ways to make extra money or inspire their own children and children from here at home to anywhere around the world. In this video, we're going to talk about the steps to make an awesome Outschool lesson. So if you are beginning or you are not a teacher or you maybe are new to the online world, I'm going to give you some tips and hints to make an awesome Outschool lesson. Let's go. You're ready to create your lesson plan, right? You want to know where to start? Well, I'm going to give you a sneak peek into one of my class listings and kind of through my thought process of what I do when I am planning my lessons. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. So here is my class listing that I made for a class that I teach on Let's Travel Stories from Kyrgyzstan. Now, when I am thinking about my lesson plan, the one thing that I want to look at is I want to have a goal. What do I want to teach in this class? Well, I need to look a few places to be able to know that. First, I want to look at that summary that I put on that class listing. So here I said, in this one-time class, we will travel around the world to the country of Kyrgyzstan to learn geography, learn about culture, and hear stories from Kyrgyzstan from a teacher who lived in Kyrgyzstan. Okay, so that is what maybe every single parent will probably read, okay, as they're registering for your classes. So you want to make sure that you are doing what you wrote there. So I want to teach them the geography, I want to teach them about the culture, and I want to teach them, I want to let them hear a story. Okay, now let's keep on going. The next thing I want to look at when I'm thinking about my lesson plan is I want to look at my class experience. What did I write here? What did I promise that I was going to do in this class? Well, again, I promised the geography, the culture, and the stories. I talked about how there would be videos and pictures. I said that they would be given time to ask questions. And I told them that I was going to tell a folk tale from that story, okay, and that there would be a game after that. So all of those things are things that I need to do, or I need to adjust my class experience description, okay? The other thing I do is I know that learning goals are optional, but I think as you're creating a class, it's very important that you know your goals and what you want your students to do at the end of that class, okay? So here I said students will learn the culture of Kyrgyzstan. They will learn the location in Kyrgyzstan on a map and a globe. So we've looked at our class listing to figure out what we told the parents we were going to teach. Now, this is what we need to do. So we have the Outschool lesson plan right here, okay? This is an example of what I would do as I'm filling it out. So you will take your class and you can do the same things. Now the first thing I go to do is I write the class name and how much time I'm going to spend. Is it a one-time class? Is it one of four? So you're going to do one 30-minute class or 4 30-minute classes. But this is just going to be for one section. The first thing I do is I'm going to make goals for what I want to happen in this class. Now, it could have something to do with what you read in the class listing, but I put help the student to gain insight of culture of Kyrgyzstan, to give them a taste of Kyrgyzstan, and to teach geography of Kyrgyzstan. So those are the 3 goals that I have for this class. So when I think about all the activities I'm going to create, I want them to make sure that they are going to reach those goals for that class, okay? Now, the first thing we're going to do here is we are going to think of the icebreaker. So the icebreaker is how are you going to get to know your students? So for example, if I was teaching a math class on time earlier today, and I'd ask them, what time is it where you live? And I had already introduced myself and said, hey, I'm Miss Courtney, what's your name? As they were coming in even before that class started. But another way for this class, it's going to be, my son was born in Kyrgyzstan. Where were you born? Where in the world were you born? Or I might talk about, say hello, and then I might say, you know, my son was born in Kyrgyzstan. In Kyrgyzstan, they speak Russian. Do you know how to say hello in Russian? And then I teach them that, okay? So that helps them to stay engaged and involved. Now here, we're going to talk about all the things that we need to cover: the geography, the homes, the music, the dancing, the eagle hunting. And then I'm going to also do that story because I promise, and the way I'm actually putting some notes here, I want to tell them what a folktale is. Then we're going to tell the folktale, and then we're going to talk about what they learned from the folktale in this one. Okay, let's go ahead and look right here in wrap up. So that wrap up is a way to end the class on a strong note. And you're going to maybe do a game or have some sort of little quiz thing that they do, and have them really, really involved in the lesson. So these are all things that you can do in your lesson plan. Now, once I have all the activities and I know what I'm going to do, now I need to make a list of the props and the things I need to get together for the materials. So here is where I put that. So I'm going to get my relia, my Kyrgyz scarf and rug and teapot and kalapak, so the hat that's there. I might grab my blow-up globe and make sure I have it nearby. I might have a Canva slideshow. I'm going to create a Canva slideshow. I'm going to show you a little bit of that Canva slideshow, so that way if you want to create Canva, it's a wonderful, wonderful tool that you can use. And then I have a note section down here that I use, and I use that for like notes after class, but maybe if you want to remember something before class. So I use this, and I put all of that information on Canva, so that way I'm just clicking through and I'm remembering to say everything. But it's got pictures, and I have things moving on the screen. I have videos and all of that. Now, this tool is available on my blog at teachherethereanywhere.com. If you subscribe to my blog, then I will give you this free resource to help you with your class listings and your lesson planning for free. Okay? So don't miss this freebie. Let's go, and we're going to jump into Canva. A little bit of a look inside my Canva subscription, and I really, really love this. It's super easy. It's super easy to use. There are templates that you can use, and anything that you have uploaded will stay here. If you have photos or different elements that you can use, it is amazing. So I really love this, and it's super, super easy. So right here I have my pictures. Now all of my pictures are either pictures that I have taken, or they are pictures that I get through Canva, because I know through Canva that I am paying for a licensing for those pictures, so I don't have to worry about breaking copyright. If you want to know more about copyright, stay tuned, because I will be bringing you some more videos, so subscribe if you want to learn about a little bit about copyright and some of the things that I have been researching, okay? So if we go down here, I put the Russian and the things. So I have my pictures where I'm talking about where is Kyrgyzstan, that geography part. I'm going to have them look at the globe. I actually have them annotate and actually circle where Kyrgyzstan is, and so that's one of the things that I do. Here I talk about the yurt, some of the pictures I've taken, some of them I've gotten from over here with the photos for licensing, okay? Now, I'm going through music. Again, these are videos I've taken. Really cool designs. These are from the elements over here in Canva. Love, love, love this. They have so many ways to keep it interactive and fun. And all of these can be downloaded in PDF format or some other different formats. So that's amazing. Super easy to use, let me tell you. So basically, when I am in my Outschool classroom, I just share my screen and use things just like this, and I will be doing it. So I have some interesting things. And as I'm going through this class, I'm going to be bringing out that relia that I have. Oh, look at the teapot, and let me explain to you how they did the tea, where they poured the tea into the cup, and then they poured the cup back. So I'm going to be telling them these stories and these things that I've learned, and it's pretty cool. It's a really fun thing. So they're going to be dancing. This was a video that I found on YouTube because I didn't have a dance. Now, and I will jump over to YouTube in a second so I can show you how you can find YouTube videos that are Creative Commons that you can use in your classes. As I'm ending my class, I have a thing called Guess the Word, and it's a really fun way to end the class. And so what I do is I have pictures, and there are 3 pictures, and they have to figure out the one word that goes in, puts these together. And so they have to figure out those words. Then I have some questions. Do you have any questions? Again, one of those element tools in Canva. Love the different designs and the way that they can be very interactive and engaging. And then I end my class telling them they got to stamp in their passports. Yay! And then kind of end that class with the saying in Kyrgyzstan, saying, do not take off your white kalapak, and I tell them what that means and all that. Okay, so this is how I arrange my lesson right here. So that way I don't have to really be thinking, well, what do I have to do next on that lesson plan, okay? So let's go ahead and I'm going to jump over and show you YouTube and how to, if you are looking for Creative Commons videos that you can use or pictures on the web. So then you go to the search. You can go to wherever you want to go right here. So I'm just going to put Kyrgyzstan. Now it brings videos that are not Creative Commons, which therefore should not be used by you, okay? So this right here is a bunch of videos from Kyrgyzstan. Now you're going to go, what do I do now? Well, you're going to go over here to this filter, and over here is Creative Commons. So any of these videos are supposed to be Creative Commons. How can you tell? Well, let me show you. If you look down here, it says Creative Commons Attribution License Reused Allowed. So if it has that, then you can use the video in your classes without worrying about breaking copyright laws. And I will again tell you more about copyright laws in a future video, so make sure you subscribe and you ding that bell so that you'll hear the future videos. Okay, another thing for Google, you may find public domain pictures here as well. So let's just go Kyrgyzstan. You're going to go to Images, and over here you're going to go to Tools. So this Tools is going to be labeled for reuse, and then you are going to look at these. Now these should have all pictures that are able to be public domain. You will want to check that out by looking at each picture to make sure that it is public domain. So like Pixabay. So I can actually go here and I can look, free for commercial use, no attribution required. So you do want to go ahead and check that still as you're looking. For joining me today. So I hope this helped you as you learned some different ways for your lesson planning process. If you have any questions or you need some support as you are creating your lessons in Outschool, just please leave a comment below if you've got some tips or tricks, or if you need some help, please email me at teachherethereinanywhere@gmail.com and I will be happy to walk you through the process a little more. Have a wonderful day.